How do you have the faith that will allow you to let loose and to let go of something? How do you have the faith that will allow you to even reject and refuse what rightfully belongs to you? How do you have that kind of faith that will enable you to say, this is suffering, and to go and receive suffering and accept suffering voluntarily? How do you have that kind of faith? How does it work? Well, to accept reproach, to rather choose reproach than to choose good life. How do you accept that kind of faith? How do you demonstrate that kind of faith? You see, unfortunately, the kind of faith that we all have been taught is the kind of faith that will rather compromise. The kind of faith that will rather have an excuse for compromising. And sometimes some people even preach faith in such a way as if it is God, it's going to be good. As if it is God, you will not suffer. If it is God, you will not suffer reproach. If it is God, we will not suffer loss. If it is God, we will never suffer some difficulties. But this doesn't match up with what we see in the Bible. Everybody in the Bible suffered difficulties. Even Jesus, our Lord, suffered difficulties. I mean, he died by hanging. That was suffering for first time. I mean, first class suffering. The apostles, Apostle Paul, and all of them, they suffered a great deal. So we all must be taught to have this kind of faith and to be able to, learn to use faith to endure something.